Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to early 1981's World of Golf Society on PGA Tour 2K21. Today we will be playing at Alan Eastwood's Fastnet Rock Golf Club. This really is a spectacular golf course which will give all our members a real challenge. But thank you for the continued support on the channel. I do hope you members of the societies are enjoying the brilliant courses we are picking for you guys to compete in. Let's have a look at the event settings. So wind speed is medium, wind direction south, fairways are soft, greens are firm, green speed is fast. The course is always left at default conditions, guys. I like to play them how the designer published them. But like I say, I've played this course once before. I had all intentions of having a practice round first, but for some reason I never seem to do that on any of the society events. I like to go in cold. I've been on the driving range for about 10 minutes, but we are on pro settings here. And if you've not yet joined our society, we are on PC, Xbox and PlayStation. So hole number one is a downhill par 4, beautiful waterfall formations off there in the distance. Just setting this down the right hand side of the fairway. I'm just going to allow this wind to bring us back into play. I have played this course once before, like I did say. It was on the master settings, but it was on pin set number 1. I do believe this is pin set number 3 we are playing on today. But the greens are going to be a real challenge. They are firm and fast. So just going to really apply a lot of backspin here. And let's get a feel for the greens. There is a slope there, so maybe just going to try and use that slope with a bit of backspin, spin it back towards the pin. It's another perfect. Oh, that wind's not took the ball as far as I would have liked. I don't think we've reached the downhill slope. Is it going to come back? No, we didn't get to the top of the slope to enable the ball to come down. So we do have a downhill putt. Green speeds are 179, so they're fairly slick. Ball is going to turn from left to right. Just need to touch this. Ball's not turning at all. It didn't turn anywhere near as much as I expected the first few feet, but we do convert the par putt and we kick things off with a par. Like I say, this is going to be a real test, but we have attracted some outstanding players to the society where we are giving everyone a platform to go and compete on these fantastic courses. So hole number 2, par 5. This is a good eagle opportunity in this course, especially with the current wind conditions. I think I should be able to hit driver off the deck here and run it up to the dance floor from the fairway. But that 4 mile per hour wind didn't really affect us. We do have 268 yards, up 4 feet. So going to be driver off the deck here. Try to kick this up onto the green from the fairway. Slight fast, but I don't think that will affect us too much in the pro settings. Oh, that's kicked hard left there. So I don't think we're going to run up onto the green. We're just on the fringe, and that is going to leave us a chip shot from 6 yards out. So we're really going to attack this. Just applying full backspin here so this ball does check up quickly as possible. But as you can see, look at the beads on the green. Very aggressive, and that will be a common theme throughout this course. Go on, get in. Oh my goodness, how did that not drop? That looked in all the way. I have seen them dropped on many occasions. What is going on here? How on earth is it showing me a replay of that chip shot there, guys? That normally only shows you a replay of a shot that goes in, or a good putt, or a chip from off the green. So that is very weird. But I would say 99.9% of the time that goes in for an eagle. Hopefully that's not going to come back and haunt us. But we do pick up our first birdie of the round in bizarre circumstances and move to 1 under par. So hole number 3, quite a difficult par 3 here. I'm just going to try and use this 5 mile per hour wind to our advantage and find that slope that you seen left of the flagstick. Hopefully we can use that to bring the ball back in towards the pin. The wind's taking us round beautifully. Oh, that firm bounce though. I was hoping to maybe land just on the green or on the fringe. But I think we kicked from the fairway, and with that we kicked fairly aggressively. But 25 feet out, 4 inches downhill. Once again, a lot of break on this. Finding it fairly difficult to get the speed of the greens here. Once again, the green not turning as anywhere near as much as I expected it to. Now this is where you can find yourself in difficulty in this course, because this is a tough putt for par. And if I am going to give a shot away this early, forget about competing with the good players on the society. But we do walk away with a par after a horrendous putt for birdie, and we are going to remain at 1 under par. But like I say guys, thank you so much for the continued support on the channel. It really is appreciated. But look at some of the spectacular views on this course guys. The planting and sculpting from Alan has been done to a very high standard. And he is a designer who is improving with every course he creates. So this is an uphill approach shot, 183 yards, downhill, downwind with us, so an 8 mph wind, 22 feet up. We're really in between clubs here, so I'm just going to try and bounce this 4-iron as softly as I can. We've lofted it up, we've applied a bit of backspin. Hopefully it lands on the fairway and does kick up. Oh no, it's carrying onto the green. And with that, we are going to skip way past the pin. We just try to land that on the uphill slope of the fairway. But it's another difficult putt, 17 feet, down 5 inches. It's going to be another tough putt. Certainly don't want to put this too far past the pin. That's a better weight. Is it going to turn? Oh, that could go in, get in. Oh my goodness, I think it just slid past the right hand edge of the cup. So it actually went 5 feet past. But as you can see, lots of little subtle slopes on these greens next to this pin location, which is pin set 3. And that is really going to make for some tough approach shots. Tough putts if you are past the pin as well. But one of these days I will have a practice round with the exact same conditions. But I do like to go into these rounds cold, not really knowing the courses. The majority of the courses I have played just to ensure they are of standard for your guys' enjoyment and for the channel. I don't always upload society events guys, but I do try to upload once or twice every 3 or 4 rounds, should I say 1 or 2 rounds from every 3 or 4 rounds on the society. Myself and the admins do try and pick some of the most unique and spectacular courses. The wind has not held it up at all, so we are going to shoot past the green, and that is a mistake, because this is one of the holes you are looking to eagle. Beautiful houses off there in the distance in the background. That is a mistake, because I think most people will find themselves in a better position in this. Really expected that 7-8 mph wind to hold me up, but really off of my yardage there. But just going to try and splash this in from 12 yards out. Oh, the huge fast, and even on the pro settings that's going to affect it, but we should pick up our second birdie of the round, and we do move to 2 under par. But this certainly is a course that one hole could just kill your round. You're seeing how difficult the greens are. I know I don't spend much time reading the greens guys. I'm not one of the players on the TGC tours where they count the beads. I just play by feel. I don't think you guys would want to watch me taking my time on the green. I have watched some of the guys playing on the tours. The majority of them play for fasts, and they do take some considerable time over their putts, counting the beads, and that line's breaking 6 clicks, this line's breaking 8 clicks, you know, and I just don't find it an enjoyable viewing. So let's see if we can drain this putt. Certainly going to swing hard left to right here. Oh, and it's a beautiful putt. We did come up a bit short on the tee shot there, but we do pick up back-to-back birdies, and with that we move to 3 under par. But we do have many players in the society who do compete on the TGC tours, and I think some who don't. But like I say, there is some very talented players in the society, and I do hope all you guys are enjoying These fantastic and unique courses we do try and source for your enjoyment. So 155 yards out, 6 mile per hour crosswind. I'm really in between clubs here because I don't think the 7 iron is going to land where I'm hoping to land the ball. Try to use the contours of the green. If you're long right, as you've seen, your ball's just going to work its way all the way off the green, I would imagine. So just going to go and try and loft this 6 iron up. Try and get like a 97, 96% power, and hopefully this wind does hold us up. Oh, we actually got the 100% power. That's going to be long right now. Goodbye ball. I think that's going to work its way all the way off the green. That was a very tough approach shot there. That pin is well defended. So need to splash this close. Once again, try to hole this out. I will be aggressive with it. This has got a chance. Go on, gets in. Oh, just bounced over the hole. But we should pick up our par from 3 feet, which we do. And we are going to remain at 3 under par. So playing okay. Swing line's fairly good. Swing timing's good as well, but we are on the pro settings. I'm sure most of you guys... Look at the lighthouse off here on the left, guys. I think that's one of the fantastic views on the course. It really is. Let's actually take a look at that for yous. Beautiful view. That's like a postcard, isn't it? It really is. It's like a picture you would expect to see in a postcard. I don't even know if postcards still exist now with social media and online platforms. Slight slow there, but that's not going to affect us in the slightest. But this really is a fantastic course from Alan. I really expected this course to have a bit more publicity and more plays, because it has been out a while. Rest assured, if this was one of the well-known or better-known names on the designing scene, a lot of people would be drooling over this course. That's how good it is, I do feel. So just trying to land this right at the pin here, and hopefully it sits down fairly quickly. But as you've seen with the firm, fast slick greens, nothing's really sitting down, and I'm way long. I'm way long.
Ended up nice and safe.
Just these past 6-7 rounds, I'm finding the wins very, very random at times. I is way off of my yardage there. Really expected that to be probably about a yard, 2 yards short of the pin, and hopefully it was going to sit down. So we're certainly not getting dialed into any of these pins as of yet. Don't get me wrong, you're not going to get dialed into many of the pins with these winds. You really need the wind in your face, direct, when you're playing on firm, fast greens to be able to hold some of the pin positions. But we are 3 under, very quiet front 9. I try to remember, I do think the back 9's slightly easier. But I'm just going to try and de-loft this a touch, kick it up from the fairway, and see if we can get this running up towards the pin. It's a good strike. There's a shared green, this, the 9th and the 18th, as you can see in there, double green. And the clubhouse just there to the right hand side. But that is a good shot. But once again, look at the runoffs here, really punishing you. Slight downhill putt here, 21 feet. But that is the clubhouse you are seeing on the left hand side. You will get a really good look at that as we come down the 18th. That needs to turn. Didn't turn enough, but good weight. So despite swinging well, my yardage calculation and putting's not been of the required standard to get anywhere near the top of the leaderboard at the moment. But 15 under, wow, what a round that is. That is a very special round from one of our American members. That really is. I'm going to have to try and put a slight fast on this, guys. Something I don't like doing. I'm hoping this should kick right, but I don't think we've got the legs to get up there. There's the kick right. Oh, it has went on the green, and this should be... Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. I actually don't think I can putt this. This putt is going to be like I'm playing from a different postcode here. 91 feet, up 3 feet. Look at the cliff edge there. Stunning views. No. This is going to be a nightmare putt. Do you know what, guys? I'm not even putting this. Let's try and splash this, because in real life, I'm telling you now, I wouldn't putt that. So let's see if we can splash this close. Just going to pull this back a bit. Fully apply backspin. And I'm trying to hold this out. I'm going to be aggressive with it. Oh, it's a slope. And with that, we are going to go right of the flag. Wow, that's really trickled on. I would have maybe been better putting it. Now, this is the thing I'm saying, guys. These putts are very missable. This is from 7 feet, and this is just for a birdie. Needs to turn. Oh, it does turn. That's one of the better putts we've had of the round so far. And with that, we do move to 4 under par now. I think the next run of 4 or 5 holes, from what I can recall playing it, and that was a good couple of weeks ago, about 3, 4, maybe 5 weeks ago. This is where you can score on the course. 230 yard par 3. 5 wood. Should be about perfect. Just going to allow that wind to take us round and hopefully run this up towards the flagstick. Slight slow, but it's really not going to affect us. Now, can this be a hole-in-one chance? Go on, need it to start slowing down. That is a very good tee shot. Very happy with that, actually. We've got an 11-foot putt. These are the kind of putts you need to drop. I'm sure our American member, who is currently 15 under, was dropping these kind of putts for fun. He must have putted really well on this course to get that kind of score. But we do pick up the birdie, and we do move to 5 under par. Hopefully we can start making moves in the back 9, because it's been a very slow front 9, where my yardage calculations have been slightly off. So 8 mile per hour wind, 122 yards, down 3 feet. Just going to fully apply backspin here, and we're really lofting this up. Try to use the contours off the green, setting us down the left hand side. Wind should take us round. We got the perfect slight 101% power though. Beautiful view of the lighthouse there off in the distance, but it should sit. It does sit. Should have took a little bit off the power there. We do have another 11-foot putt, very similar to the one we just drained. Should turn, should turn. It does turn, and we are starting to put a little run of birdies together here. That is 3 consecutive birdies, and we do move to 6 under par. So starting to close the gap here. Geez, oh, the leaderboard is all Americans. They are certainly dominating this event. But hole number 15, par 5. Very short par 5. Shortest par 5 in the course, I do believe. Slight slow, but it's a white slope, and I think by now most of us do know that that will not really affect the ball anyway at all, but we can certainly reach this par 5 and 2 comfortably. So 196 yards, but I'm just going to try and really float this hybrid up. This should land on the fairway and hopefully kick up towards the flag stick. It's a great strike. I need that ball to get down. I need it to get down. Now this could work out really well, because this should start to turn towards the flag stick here. Go on, ball. Turn, turn. This could actually go in. Keep turning, keep turning. Didn't turn as much as I expected it to, but what a fantastic approach shot. And we should be picking up eagle here, which we do. And we do move to 8 under par. So really good run of holes here, the last 4 holes. We are 5 under through the last 4 holes. But this really is a fantastic course, guys. I don't think it looks like a true links course with all the trees and the rocks and the waterfalls, but it certainly plays like a links course. So another slight slow. I'm hitting these slight slows for fun, but look at that there. Spectacular view of the waterfall. It's coming down the rock step by step. So 95 yards to go. Let's taking a quick look at this waterfall, guys. Certainly don't want to play the course and not have a good look at it. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. So 95 yards. 10 feet. Our sand wedge should be perfect here. We've got a 4 mile per hour wind behind us. We're also playing off a slight uphill slope. So just going to fully apply backspin here. I think this will be long, but we should spin this back towards the flagstick and try and use the slope that's taking itself back towards the pin as well here. It's a slight uphill slope, so when we do apply the backspin and if we land on it, the ball should generate a good bit of spin. Oh, that's took a flyer. That really has took a flyer, but it should still spin back. Come on, ball, back we come. There we go, reluctantly coming back. Oh, it's checked up. I really expected that to come back a little bit more, but we do have a 7-foot putt for birdie. But once again, these putts are certainly missable. Just playing this dead weight. Need it to turn. It does turn, and we do pick up another birdie. So what a run of holes we are putting together here on this back 9. We are 6 under through 5 holes, so good going. Starting to climb up the leaderboard. But hole number 15, final par 5. This is a true par 5. I don't think I will be reaching this in 2 shots with these wind conditions, especially not with my driver. Some of the guys with the Bridgestone 295 may be able to just about get there with driver and then driver off the deck. Ball kicks nicely down the fairway for us. So 313 yards. No, not a hope we're getting there. Could take on driver, but that is danger. Probably leave me a pitch or a splash. So just laying up here. 5 wood. And let's see if we can leave a wedge into this green. A good strike. Hopefully it lands on a flat surface. Oh, it's caught that slope. That ball could work its way all the way down the right hand side here. It's going to be a horrible lie at our feet. I was really hoping for a better outcome than that. But 83 yards. So we do have the lob wedge here. Once again, fully applying backspin. Ball at our feet is going to move hard right. 5 mile per hour wind will counteract it slightly, but just try to fire this right at the flagstick. It should sit down fairly quickly. We do get the perfect. This is tracking well. It should sit down. It should actually spin. It does spin, and it's another fantastic approach shot into the green. Played this par 5 really, really well. I think we made the right decision there and not try to chase the driver down the fairway. Laying up, leaving the wedge. And we are having a fantastic run of birdies and eagles on this back 9. So 10 under. A few holes to play. Let's see if we can get to maybe 11, 12 under par here. We have missed 1 or 2 putts so far that I really should be converting for birdie. Hole number 15. Oh, this is another par 5. I can't recall there being another par 5 here. So this is a good opportunity, and it looks like another short par 5. I think we can actually carry the water here and reach into. But there's John saying I need to get a birdie or an eagle to stay competitive in this event. Oh, it's going to be a risk, but I'm going to take it on. Slope at our feet is going to take us left, as is the wind. Let's check out the landing zone here. I'm hoping the slope and the wind's going to turn us enough to get, hopefully, a favourable kick. It's a good strike. Is it going to kick left though? No. It's probably going to leave us in the light rough. So I'm going to have to be very aggressive with this splash shot here and see if we can put this in for the eagle. This is actually not a nice position because look at how that green slopes all the way away from the flag. But I am going to do my best to try and hold this out here, guys, for the eagle. Birdie's not much use to me just now if I'm going to try and hunt down the leader, who's currently 15 under par. We get the perfect. Now this should work its way. Go on, turn, 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 turn. Oh, it didn't turn as much as I expected. And that is going to be a putt from 12 feet just for the birdie. But I really had to try and make something happen there. I've left myself a difficult birdie putt. That's not turning. Oh, it didn't turn. It's another poor putt. It's another costly putt. But I was so determined to try and splash that eagle in that birdie wasn't really on my mind. So we're going to remain at 10 under. 2 holes to play. I think the 2 remaining holes are a par 4 and par 3. This is another short par 4. A good tee shot down the left hand side with the wind bringing us back round should leave us nothing more than a wedge. But look at this for a hole, guys. Glorious sea views. And this really is a fantastic course, guys.
Setting up here about
Really enjoying my time out here on the round.
5 strokes back at this point.
So 107 yards. Oh, we're in between clubs here. I'm just going to fully apply backspin here. Try and use the contours of the green. That wind should hold us up slightly, but it's also going to move us to the right. Oh, it's 101% power. That's probably going to be a little bit long.
Come on, get down on that green.
No, it's not. Go on, sit. I really expected that to be a little bit longer, but great approach shot.
That's what you want. 7-footer here.
So we've got a very makeable 7-foot putt. This would put us to 11 under par. Oh, it didn't turn. And my putting and some of these birdie opportunities have been nothing short of pure, guys. And that's why you're not going to see me at the top of some of the leaderboards. My putting is just letting me down on a lot of occasions. We are been getting dialed into some of the pins in this back nine. But I would say we've left 3 or 4 birdie putts out there that on another day, if we converted, we would certainly be up there challenging the leader, who has shot a remarkable round of 15 under. So just going for this. I need to get a hole in one or something. I'm going to try and fully turn this because I'm in between clubs. Need the perfect here and get this ball running up towards the flagstick. Oh, it's a slow. That's going to come up short right now. Contours of the green will take me over to the left hand side. It should really start to swing round now. But only if I executed the perfect there, that would have been a really good shot. But we do have a makeable putt for birdie, 17 feet, down 4 inches. Kind of putts that you really do need to make if you want to be at the top of societies. This is tracking well. Turn. Oh, it didn't turn, but look at the clubhouse there. Absolute spectacular. And this is the shared green that we did see in the 9th hole. So we are going to pick up the par just about. Jeez, oh, I thought I actually missed out on the left edge, but we do finish at 10 under par, guys. That is it for this round. I really do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I will leave you with the leaderboard. But until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.
Well, that's going to do it for me, and I hope to see you back at PGA Tour 2K21 real soon.